are their own enemies. Why am I saying so? When FC Leopards played against Mathare, that is when they needed to move close to Gor Mahia. They lost that match. When they were supposed to even move closer to Gor Mahia, when they played against Police FC, they lost that match. And they don't just lose that match with a very slim margin. They lose a match terribly, like what they did against Police. What am I saying in a nutshell? I'm saying that FC Leopards need to up their game. Yes, they've done so well this season. But if in any case they want to be in contention, they need to win important matches. If in any case Leopards won yesterday against Gor Mahia, look at the way the league could have been. Now it could have gone to equal points
with goal difference.
And then perhaps we could have seen the goal difference or the subsequent matches that are coming in. On the flip side, Gor Mahia, congratulations for the win. But I'm looking at very, very tough matches coming Gor Mahia's way. Gor Mahia is going to play against Kakamega Homeboys. Yeah. Yes, Homeboys are somehow blowing hot and cold. I think they picked a draw over the weekend against KCB, which for me was a loss for Homeboys. Gor Mahia is still going to play against Police FC. The Police FC are the defending champions of this league, and they have a very formidable side. It is a formidable side. So I'm looking at their fixture as somehow very, very strong contenders. But once again, FC Leopards needs to up their game. If in any case they need to challenge Gor Mahia, they need to perform when they are expected to do so. You cannot lose 3+ goals against Mathare. You cannot lose 3+ goals against Police FC and expect to be a strong contender. If they are trying to get their groove together for next season, then well and good. That is a very good preparation. But if in any case they're still in contention for this season, they need to know that big teams are described in big moments. Big moments, when you are playing big matches, you have to perform. Once again, kudos to Gor Mahia for the win, and I believe that it's just but the beginning of the resurgence of Gor Mahia. Now what Gor Mahia needs to start looking into is, once they're done with the league in Kenya, how are they going to conquer Africa? Because conquering Africa has been a challenge to Gor Mahia since '87 when they won the Mandela Cup. They need to start looking at ways of bringing in very good quality players for the Champions League that is coming after the season is done. So Gor Mahia should not look at, for me, they should not just look at winning the league. They should start preparing for the space that will come their way after they've won the league. That is the Champions League, and they need to make a mark in Africa.
Before I come to you, Felix Jr., let's listen to what Coach Charles Okonor and Fred Mbani had to say about the 99th Marshabit derby that happened yesterday.
Ukiangalia second half tumemiliki game, ukiangalia ukweli kabisa ni ile tu wamekuwa tu black wakapata bao. Kelly na Beja at least wameleta to first half. Na nashukuru at least iliweza kustabilize game. Na ni bahati mbaya wacha tuseme.
To be fair, we looked at the opponent very well. Compared to what we did in the first round, we looked at exactly what they were made of. And so we strategized everything. And in the second half, in the first half, you realize that we were better, we controlled the game, they couldn't operate. And that is exactly what we planned. It worked. I must say the boys have done so well, so well. I salute them because of the performance. Not just win, the performance, and also the belief. You know, in the first half, we had a lot of chances. We couldn't score. They believed and worked so hard, and at the end, they were rewarded with a goal.
That was Coach Charles Okonor. He's very proud of his